What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead and do a discussion and some spoilers that we just got today. So once I get information, I always share it with you, share the wealth about Eugene's suicide pill. Will it get used? Will it not? Who will it get used on? Spoiler warning, if you don't want to know, stop watching now, or you're not up to date. I don't want to ruin it for you, so stop watching now. We'll talk about the spoilers at the end, but let's talk about the suicide pill and who is likely to get it. So basically, if you're not up to date, 7-Eleven, Eugene was asked by two of Negan's wives to make a suicide pill, and if he could do it, and he could do it, but he wasn't sure to do it right away. He was hesitant. They made it seem like it was for Amber, and he went along with it and thought the idea was, okay, for Amber. So he got the pills and he got the stuff from the market down in the sanctuary, and that was a pretty good scene where he got some balls and just started taking everything, the grumbling grump sloth toy and this and that, and he made the pills. So he has two suicide pills. The wives come back, of course, but Eugene does not give him the pills because he knows they're not for Amber, they're for Negan, and he's not about to do that. And then the wives get testy and they say, well, we'll just say it's your idea. Well, then he says, oh, well, I'm not replaceable, you are, and it's this whole conflict, but he still has these two suicide pills. So who do you think he would use? Maybe the two wives, right? No, but seriously, which one of the saviors do you think? Let's talk about that. Laura. Maybe Laura, even though she's kind of growing on me. I kind of liked her from 702. She didn't really do much. She was playing the hockey game with Dwight and stuff, but she's kind of showing Eugene around. Maybe she gets too testy. Maybe she tries to blackmail Eugene or whatever. But I don't think it's her. I wouldn't think it's her, but she's connected to Eugene, showing her around, and she might help Eugene. Who knows? But I wouldn't think that the pills would be used on her, but it's a possibility, right? Maybe Dwight. He is definitely a candidate for it because of their, their history of Eugene biting him in the junk, and maybe gets a little testy, and maybe Dwight tries to set him up, or maybe tries to do whatever. But, it's a possibility, especially when they're kind of at the end of the episode, they're kind of feeling each other out. They're a little testy, but, it's just an awkward kind of funny moment at the episode where they're like, yeah, are you on board? Yep, we're both Negan. I'm so Negan. But it could be Dwight. Could it be Negan? Now, I would think not, because if that would be given to the wives, then that would be done. That would be the way to do it, right? Eugene gives it to the wives. They slip it in a drink of his. He dies. That would be great. That would be kind of a crappy way to kill one of the biggest villains on the show of the history of The Walking Dead, but possibly as an option, right? You got to put it there. So you would think that the suicide pills would be used on someone from the Saviors or at the Sanctuary, right? Well, half right. It's someone at the Sanctuary. So, spoiler warning, I want to stop you right here if you don't want to know the spoilers that are going around. And it looks to be for episode 715 for who takes the pills. And who is it? Who do you think? Post your comments below. Sasha. Sasha gets captured in episode 714 and becomes their prisoner in 715. And you get to see that. You see Saviors come in and kind of have a bad interaction with Sasha. Negan comes in and does something. We'll talk about that. But Sasha gets captured, and she's in a cell where she's visited by Saviors and Eugene. But the big thing is that it's kind of like the Holly thing, where a Savior comes in and wants to exchange water for sex. And Sasha says no, punches him in the nose, breaks his nose, and then the Savior has a problem with it, but Negan comes in and kills him. He knows what's up. He knows what was going on here. Negan does not stand for rape, and he kills the Savior. We just don't know who it is. I'm hoping it's David, but we'll find out in the episode. The other thing, Negan gives Sasha an ultimatum and some options, like 4 options. Take the knife, try to kill Negan. Take the knife, kill herself. Take the knife, kill the Savior before he becomes a zombie. And initially, Sasha chooses to join Negan. And Negan leaves, and she's regretting the decision. And she doesn't want to do it, but she just picked that choice because she wasn't sure what to do, I'm sure. But Eugene comes back, and Eugene talks to her, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Sasha talks to Eugene a little bit about it, and initially Sasha says that she joined them, but then she can't do it, and wants Eugene to get her a knife to, take Negan out. But Eugene kind of gets confused with something, is what the report's saying, and he doesn't come back with the knife. He comes back with the suicide pills and says that he basically felt that she wanted to kill herself, and this is the way to do it. So he doesn't come back with a knife. But then I don't understand the spoilers and the rumors that are going around is that why doesn't she just send it back out and say, no, I want a knife, dummy. I don't want these pills. But I guess she ends up killing herself with the suicide pills is what they're saying. So Sasha is rumored to die in 7/15, and she just dies, I guess, from the suicide pills. She doesn't actually stab herself in the head. She just dies. So she gets kind of a remix of the Holly death by herself. So she commits suicide by the pills that Eugene makes is what the word is. So like I said, these are the early spoilers, the rumors, the predictions that are going around. Post your comments below what you make of it. And definitely check out the Walking Dead community page if you like this channel, you like the group. We post stuff there all the time. If you do like this channel, hit that subscribe button. It'll really help us out to join our group. Subscribe today to get more videos. You guys are awesome. Let us know what you think of it, and can't wait to find out how it goes down in the show. Thanks, guys.